Hey, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Pia, and today we're doing my birthday book haul. I have recently turned 20. My birthday was September 30th. I'm a September Libra, and do not give us any shade. I will not be accepting it today. It is my birthday the day I'm filming this. No freaking glue when this is gonna go up because I have been so freaking busy. Again, we're playing around with the setup. We're here on my bed. We're just chilling. This lovely painting behind me was painted by my father, and I think it's beautiful and I love it. So that was also a birthday gift. Very exciting. But I have a lot of books to show you here. Now, okay, when I say this is my birthday book haul, let me just give the caveat of saying that I got like a few books for my birthday, and like by a few I literally mean like 3. But I also have been just buying a lot of books because I was like, this is my gift to me from me. I really want to say there's 20 here because like I was born 20 years ago, so sorry, I just had to be like, what? That's real? Okay, anyway. 17. So like let's pretend it's my 17th birthday. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? It's my 17th birthday. No, I turned 20 years old. I'm 20 now. I bought a lot of these books myself. I also have a lot of school books because I am taking a lot of literature classes for my degree. And I don't know what these books are, but I will show you them. So I just felt like I had to treat myself to some other things. I got most, if not all of these books used. So my bank account is a little bit happy for me, but not too much. So anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna do a little mixy-matchy, just so y'all stay tuned for the video. School books, which is like, I don't know, I think it's more lame, but, and some fun books. Just off the top, we have A Pinch of Magic. This is the first book, and I believe a trilogy of middle grade fantasy. This is the gorgeous, like, give it the moment it deserves UK copy. I got this on Pango Books. I have been loving, I love Pango Books. My Pango Books is down below. Just saying. I love these books and it's such a great place. I'm not sponsored. But I just love these UK covers, like especially. The US ones are okay, like they're very US. But these are like literally like folk tale, like myth gorgeous. It has a little damage, but like that's okay. But yeah, I've been really trying to get back into middle grade because I really do enjoy it. Sometimes I just end up reading the same things and I really need to stop that. There's about 3 sisters and a curse, and I love things to do with curses, so I'm really excited about this. It's gorgeous. Like I said, it's the first book in a series, so if I like them, I will pick up the rest of them. I'm very excited about that. Along that same vein, I'm actually so happy. I just got this, The Mystic School of Musicraft. I read this last year, I think, and I listened to the audiobooks. The audiobooks are fantastic. They're from Audible. They have music in them. This is about a school of like music magic. So like the magic system in this world is all to do with music. So you play an instrument and that those songs cast the spells in this world. And it's about a girl who goes into that, and she goes into the school and she's not really supposed to be there, and a lot of fun kind of hijinks are happening. I really love this. There's also a sequel to it and a prequel, and I really love this series. Like I said, I have read it, and I really want to do a reread because they're so flipping cute, and I really adore this one, and I'm hoping there's gonna be more. I have no idea, so almost dropped it. I love it. Let me just throw it. Then I have here Raising Fences, A Black Man's Love Story. This is for my introduction to literary studies class. I don't know what this is about. Is it nonfiction? Possibly. Is it fiction? Also possibly. It says it's a true story, so that's actually kind of fun. It's a very captivating title, and that's all I have to say about it. No shade to it, I just don't know a lot about it. And that goes for all the school. It goes for all books in general. Then I have here The Charm Offensive. I actually put this on my September TBR. Freaking hot goss. Some tea, some spoilers. I did not read this. I also tried to buy books I knew I like really wanted to read soon, hopefully. So I read them and have them and like have read them. Stupid. Not just buy books to buy books, you know what I mean? This is a male romance. It is a like a bachelor style show setup. I believe one of the characters is Demi, which is also very exciting because I love reading books on the ace spectrum. I have heard really good things about this. I've also heard like okay things about it, but I am really excited for this author's next book, which is a female romance, and I think it's set around Christmas. So hopefully if I like this one, I will like that one. I don't have a new romance author under my belt. I love books like this. I really do. I'm such a sucker for them because they bring me so much joy, and they're really sweet and really easy to consume. When they're done well, you know, they hit. Then I have Orinoco and Other Writings by Orpha Ben? I'm not sure. I love an Oxford Classics. Like, I love these editions, like, low-key. I love the feel of this paperback. Gorgeous. I do not, however, love the font. Like, it is small. It is like 0.1 spacing. It's bad. I'm reading this again for a class. This, I believe, is for my Foundations of Literature Studies. So Virginia Woolf really likes this. So and I love Miss Wolf. So hopefully we will vibe. I don't know. So it seems like I don't actually know how much of this is. Okay, it's like 75 pages. So I will probably read those 75 pages and not the rest for my class. But you know, who knows? If I like fall in love with it, I'll read the rest. But I think these are some like short stories. It's written by a woman, so fuck yeah. Then we have Do You Take This Man? This is the new Denise Williams. I'm so excited about this. This is about a divorce attorney who has like a viral encounter when she ends up officiating someone's wedding, like randomly. So she just like starts officiating weddings. And then we have a former pro football event manager. And it seems like, you know, they'll butt heads, they'll come together, love ensues. I'm very excited. I really loved Denise Williams' first book, How to Fail at Flirting. Great one. I've not read either their novellas or their other novel, but I really want to. This was their newest release. I got this on release day because I was like, hey-o, I want to support some authors on release day. This was when I bought new, and release days do a lot of good for the author as well as pre-orders. But I'm afraid of commitment, so I can't pre-order things. That stresses me out. Another book for class, I have, I'm sorry, like the way this, something about this cover is like really making me not able to read it. This is House of Mist and The Shrouded Woman, which are translated from Spanish, and they are by Maria Luisa Bombal. This is something I'm reading for class. I really don't know what it is. It's a translated work I'm reading. I've been reading a lot of translated works in this class. I'm sure it's gonna have feminist themes. That's what we're talking about a lot in class. And it's written by a woman, so here we go. Here we go, guys. And I have here Weather Girl. I was so excited to pick this one up. This is by Rachel and Solomon. I think I now have every Rachel and Solomon book that I love in my collection, in my possession. I really like this book. I think I gave it 4 stars. It's not my favorite one of hers. I definitely love that X-Talk like a little bit more. But I really love the main character here, and she's a main character that like inspires me a lot. Very similar to my main character in my book, so I really wanted to have it and look at her character. Listen, as a writer, I was like, and I do really like the romance in here and the discussion of mental health and mental illness. It's also like a single dad romance, Parent Trap, kind of setting people up, you know, yeah, you know what it's about. Then we have Better Together by I was gonna say Christina Lauren. Okay, by Christine Riccio. This is Christine's second book. I again got this used from Pango. I really love Christine. I also love this cover. Like, double-sided, hello. I really love Christine. I really love her writing videos especially. I've met her. She's very, very cool. Just really love following her writing journey. I think that's like one of the coolest things about booktube and like kind of authortube and like social media in general is like I remember her talking about writing this book, and now it's, you know, it's been out for a while. Yeah, I'm picking it up. Again, this is like a kind of like a Parent Trap style story. It's about 2 sisters. It's dual POV. This is for you frenemies, the Parent Trap, if you wanted to hear the tagline. And it definitely is a chunky one. I did really like, again, but better. I know people had some mixed feelings about it, but I did really enjoy it when I read it. And I really like that her characters are kind of like on the older YA, technically kind of new adult spectrum. And I just don't think a lot of people are doing that in a just like strictly contemporary, maybe with some romance, but not like a like new adult romance vibe, because a lot of new adult is typically like straight up romance, straight up smut, if you will. So I really like that, because I think it's an under catered to like section of readers. It's usually, you don't really have the 20s. I do know that one of these people is from New Jersey, and I do love a good Jersey story. Christine is also from New Jersey, so I do feel represented. It also reminds me of You Have a Match. And that's by Emma Lord, and I really like that book as well. I believe it's published by Wednesday. I also love most books Wednesday publishes, to be quite honest. What I have here is Station 11. This is another recent read. I think I read this back in August, so like very recent. This was my second Molly St. John Mandel book, however, and I really love this book. I mean, it's gotten the amount of acclaim that it has for good reason. I think the multiple timelines are great. The character development in this book and just the characters in general are very, very nuanced and very interesting and humanistic. I think it's like a very slow, almost like, it's kind of a sci-fi in some ways, I guess, because it is about a pandemic that didn't happen. But I do think that it's a very like easy, see, it's like a hard read because it's quite sad, easy to read in a digestible way. Then I have here, it goes like this. This is another way that actually I had an arc of and that I never read because I suck at reading arcs sometimes. Sometimes I get really great ones and then I just reading other things. You know how it is with arcs. And it expired and I was like, damn, I really wanted to read this book. I just want to own it. This again is another book like I think I'm really gonna love. This is a story about a group of friends and also like a group of like musician friends, which are all things I love. I love a good friend group. I love music in books. It's one of my absolute favorite things. I'm like, if you couldn't tell, but like you haven't read my book. I believe it's also like very queer and there's like some different romantic entanglements that these teens get up to because you know how teens do. as no longer a teenager. I can say that. This seems really great, and again, the author is coming out with another book, and this was a debut, and I really want to read that. So I'm like, I gotta catch up. But I do think I just have a good feeling about this one. I think I'm gonna read this hopefully soon, and hopefully really like it. Then we have The Golden Ass. This is one I know I'm going to be reading soon because I'm reading it for a class and I have to read at least first few chapters by Monday. So this is for my foundations class. I think it's like just one of those things. One of those like tales that like a lot of people know. Like, how am I explaining this? I'm not getting a lot from the synopsis, to be quite honest with you. I'll let you know how it goes. It'll be in the wrap-up. I have to read this. I mean, at least you know that although I don't know a lot about these books for school, I will actually be reading them, so you will be getting reviews. The other ones, like, you never know. As much as I love to be the optimist, you never know. This is one I just picked up today. On my birthday, did a little book shopping today. This is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I have been seeing this everywhere. I went to, let me tell you the used bookstore I went to, called More Than Words. They do amazing things there. Not only do they have really great priced used books, and they also have new books and cool merch and stuff. They give back a lot to people. It's like a non-profit. It's very, very cool. They're all in Boston, but they do have an online store, so check it out. The proceeds all go to cool things, so I enjoy it. The Sirens. This is the weirdest collection of people. Ready? This makes no sense. Like the authors of like the Anthropocene Reviewed, the Starless Sea, the Knicks, In 5 Years, and American Marriage. Like these are the most random books that make no sense. And it is also the author of The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry. So here's my thing, thoughts. Okay, this is constantly being shelved under like litfic. It also doesn't look litfic, and it's getting blurred by like a fantasy author, like a speculative author, and I'm just like, what is this book? Because I don't know if I've ever actually heard a synopsis, but I also think I'm gonna love it, like low-key. I love books like this where I just like I have no perceptions, no ideas, no preconceived notion. I just go into it. And I just see what the fuck happens. Because this author has only written like kind of contemporary fiction, so I'm wondering if it has a different element. It just feels like, you know? Okay. I don't even like, what is that synopsis? It's about friends. That's literally all I got from the synopsis. So like, we'll see. I've heard only amazing things about this. This cover is literally sickening. I hope I love it. Because I'm gonna want to display it. Let's do this last chunkers. Let's just, oh yeah. That's nice. Okay, this is the Canterbury Tales. It is a chunky, again, I love these like Penguins classics. Like I just like the sleekness. It's the same kind of, it's similar to the Oxford ones. The just like sleek black and white. I really enjoy it. This is a brick. Anyways, these are the Canterbury Tales. I think most people probably know what the Canterbury Tales are about. It's just like a lot of like quests and, you know, like a group of guys, group of knights just having a blast. Having a blast. I'm reading this for one of my classes. It's oh so satisfying. But yeah, this is like a classic I've never read. You know, hopefully that will change. I feel like it is like kind of referenced a lot in contemporary culture. And I do, that's either my roommate or the ghost, and I don't know which. So I would like to like understand that. Other than that, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it, to be quite honest. It almost looks like it's written like a play, but I didn't think it was a play. This just makes me think of like Gulliver's Travels, and I know they're very different things, but maybe they're similar. I don't know. Then I have your Shy. This is is it a memoir? Is it a biography? I'm confused. So it's about the life of Mary Rogers, and it's written by Mary Rogers and also Jessie Green, because Mary Rogers is no longer with us, unfortunately. I actually don't know who Mary Rogers is, but I was given this and I am now interested. I feel like you gotta do something to get a book about your life published, like something, you know what I mean, like something interesting. So I'm not sure like if how they wrote this book. She wrote Freaky Friday. Oh, that's actually kind of sick. And Once Upon a Mattress, like she was a Broadway girly in that regard, and like a writing regard. And I again was given this. It's getting lots of cool fun reviews. I believe it was just published. We'll see. I do really like a good like celebrity biography or memoir or whatever. I actually read a few in September, so in the mood for something like this. I have The Weight of Blood. I'm so full of being excited for this. This was on my most anticipated releases for the year. Hello card. So I actually did pick this up new on release day. I love Tiffany D. Jackson. I have had such like a mixed bag with her books, but because I have given one of her books 5 stars, grown, love it, recommend it all the time. Not for the faint of heart, not for anyone with any triggers, but because I've given one of her books 5 stars, I just have the hope and the wish that can happen again. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm hoping this one is the one. This is a Carrie retelling about a school's first interracial prom, and it's in the South, it's in Georgia. Other than that, not sure what it is. I have not read Carrie. I have not seen any of the adaptations. I think I've seen clips of it. I like know what it's about. I've read like Stephen King's memoir, or like him talking about it. Like I've heard him talk about it. I haven't read that. But I do really love a horror and especially this kind of idea. I really like the idea of Carrie. I think I would maybe enjoy the actual book. You know, like awakening of powers and this like awakening of womanhood and growing up and stuff like that. So I think that's a really interesting concept, and I think that Tiffany D. Jackson just has a incredible mind, and I think that she could really use that as a jumping off point and take it somewhere cool. So I'm very interested to read this. I have seen lots of great reviews on it so far, so I'm hoping that it is great. I really didn't like White Smoke, so hopefully this one will do it for me. So we shall see. I have a bookmark in here already though, because I'm like, hey, check out these from my shop down below. The last book I got here is a book I never thought I would haul. I never thought I would haul. I never thought I would buy. I never thought that I would talk on my channel about this author, but here we are. I bought Verity by Colleen Hoover. I think this is the only Colleen Hoover book that I would foreseeably read and enjoy. I have seen so many videos on her, and I now like she's had such a resurgence, which is, you know, lovely for her and her career. I personally don't think that her other books will be for me. I don't think that they are covering anything that I would be able to or would want to read about, and that is just a me thing, you know, my own personal life experiences and triggers and taste. So do with that what you will. But this is like not at all like anything she's ever written, because she is kind of like a romance author, I guess I would say. But this is a like thriller. Like it is apparently really fucking fucked up. I love Katie Coulson, and I mean I did a video on her. We love her in this household. I think she did a video on this, but I don't know. I just always, when I see this book, I think of Katie, and I'm like, all she says is that it's fucked up, and like if it's fucked up for Katie, it's fucked up. So I saw it and it's used, and so it was, you know, half price or whatever, and I was like, if I'm going to read a Colleen Hoover, it's gonna be this. It's not gonna be a romance. It's not gonna be things that she's known for writing or whatever, but I think this might be the one. And I've heard it's really fucking crazy, and I think it just might be fun. So maybe a reading vlog, guys? Maybe like a cute little thriller horror reading vlog? I don't know. I don't know where the reading vlogs are gonna go this month. I don't know how to do videos right now, so this is what we're doing. But I hope you enjoyed my book haul. I got a lot of books, and I'm very grateful that I not only got to do one more trip around the sun, that I could get all these cool things and now have them to decorate my shelves here. I'm leaning on these pillows and I'm fucking them up. It's like I wanted them to look cute, and now they're not cute. But it's like my my chill vibe. But I really enjoyed going through this with you. I don't do a lot of hauls, but when I do, man, I do them so good. Let me know what videos you want to see from me in the future, because I am having a little bit of a trouble in a constant film and scrap cycle. Happy birthday to me and all my fellow Libras. All the Libras out there, even the October Libras. Comment down below your zodiac sign. Let's have a fight. No, just comment something fun. Do it. Like, what's it do? Take 10 seconds out of your day? If you want to check out my store, it's down below. If you want to check out my social media where I post about the books that I'm reading and also some other things sometimes, you can check that down below as well. If you want to send me a book for my Amazon wishlist so you can be featured in my next friggin' book haul, I would love it. I'm very tired. Bear with me as I am figuring out the logistics of just being a YouTube person in my new place. So, hope you enjoyed it. Buy some books for me. Make sure to like and subscribe to all the things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.